This is Ben, Liam and Belle on Nova.
G'day there, podcaster.
Yeah, fun episode today. Thicc Santa is the name of it because we were talking about how we like our Santas nice and thick.
Yeah.
I thought today's show would be god-awful because I was up since 2 a.m. watching the World Game, the football, the final of the World Cup. But, it was really good, actually. I perked up. I think I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think we said last week Friday was our favourite show, and then we've definitely come in strong on the Monday.
You reckon Monday is more of a fave than Friday?
No, I don't think necessarily today's show was better than Friday's, but I just mean last week Friday was the best show.
Yeah, it was still...
And we've started strong this week.
Yeah, it was solid. And I think maybe that's just because you were so excited from this morning, maybe?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it was exciting. Well, anyway, enjoy the pod. Tired heads around Australia and the world this morning after watching the World Cup final.
I love when a game can bring the whole world together. It's crazy when you're driving into work this morning. You probably noticed it if you got up early. Just all the pubs were open and filled with people.
Yeah, billions of people around the world. And, of course, Messi's Argentina managed to do it. For many, that's settling the debate. He's probably the best of all time. Mary from Craigieburn, you got up nice and early this morning, 2 a.m. Was that alarm set? How are you feeling right now?
I'm so tired. I'm on my way to work as well. I've got an 9-hour shift to do.
Oh, that's
Mary.
rough.
Yeah, hating life right now.
What's your coffee order?
Small cap.
Small cap.
Small cap,
I
all
think
right.
there's more coming.
I think
but
we'll give you a big one today.
Yeah, we'll give you a big cap. And, what do you reckon food-wise?
Usually I get bacon and eggs from Macca's.
Sweet. Well, you're easy to please, Mary.
Not going to sound
Hey,
back a lot.
Mary, before we move on, just quickly, what were your thoughts on the game? Were you happy with the result? Did you want Argentina to win?
I was so excited. I woke up my whole family screaming.
Very good.
Look, it certainly was a nail-biter. Look, we'll sort your breakfast. James in Hawthorne, you also got up nice and early, mate. Are you a Frenchman or are you an Argentinian or are you just an Aussie who loves the world game?
Oh, mate, I really wanted to see Argentina win it. It was just fine, absolutely. Didn't really mind though, and the two teams put on an absolute showing. It was awesome. Gasping, trying to stay quiet because there's people in the house.
It's one of those ones, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, James, mate, what's your Breaky order? What do you want? It's on us.
I've got some sultana brand there. Chuck that.
Oh, that's
Sultana bread.
You had the choice of anything, and you said
I was thinking
sultana
people
bread.
would get croissants and different, Danish pastries and
Nah.
things, but just Macca's runs and sultana bread so far.
No, I respect that, James. Respect your body. That's great.
Cameron, Nari Warren, you watched the game this morning?
Yeah, both, mate.
Oh.
New desk, so we don't actually know the button to press to drop the...
Producer Andy's looking at me saying dump it. I don't know how to dump it because it's a new desk. I don't know where the
Good.
button
Let's
is.
just dump Cameron instead. That's
Sorry, Dan. I don't think we can technically give you a free breakfast anymore because you said the F word on radio, Cameron, and because we're new here, we don't know the button that bleeps them out yet.
found a flaw in the system.
But, obviously, hey, look, it's a brain fade. You're obviously tired, Cameron.
Yeah.
We all are. Apologies for that language. Doesn't usually happen here on this family-friendly, fun show.
At least it was 6:10 when it happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It could have
Cameron's
been much
never allowed
worse.
back on.
Yeah, F and oath.
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
As we mentioned, Argentina has won the World Cup final. Carol in Frankston South. Don't know if you watched the game, but this is a pretty easy question. How many syllables are in the word Argentina?
3.
Oh, did you want to clap them out, Carol?
Silver. So 4.
Yeah, 4. That's all right. That's early. It's early. That's fair.
It is very early.
Yeah, okay. Second question. Wednesday has been knocked off the top trending spot on Netflix by the Harry and Meghan doco. To which famous family does Wednesday belong?
The Adams.
That's the one. Health experts are calling for a ban on fat shopping centre Santas. What's another name for Santa?
Fat Nick.
Fat Nick? I've not heard that one.
Saint Nick.
Saint Nick.
Oh, did you say Fat Nick or Saint Nick?
You said Saint Nick.
Oh, I've obviously heard of Saint Nick, but I thought you just combined a few things, and in your family,
Fat Nick.
Fat Nick.
Also works, I guess.
Fat Nick will be down the chimney later on. Okay, the trailer for the new Barbie movie is out, Carol. Which Aussie actress is playing Barbie?
Oh my God, I've got no idea.
She could be a Barbie doll.
She was in Neighbours.
And Wolf of Wall Street. If you pause it.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. What were you pausing?
I've got no idea.
Oh, any guess? Any Australian actress? Oh, sorry, Carol.
That's unfortunate. James in Hawthorne, do you know who's playing Barbie in the new Barbie movie?
Oh, is it Margot Robbie?
It is Margot Robbie. Okay, last question here. Tour promoters are saying Australia could be getting shows from artists like Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Coldplay and Pink next year. How good's that? Can you finish these lyrics? Well, I certainly hope Beyonce doesn't pass you the microphone in front of the concert, James, but you know what? You have nailed it.
I like to picture James doing the dance as he did that.
Awesome stuff, James. You get to pick the next song we play. Thanks for joining us this morning. So would you like to hear a bit of this?
There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an up.
Or do you want to hear this? The choice is yours, James. What song do you want to hear for the 610 quiz this morning?
Definitely Aha, mate.
Yeah,
all right.
Take on me.
Christmas time. We all know what that means. That means Santa and the elves are working hard in the North Pole to get all the presents ready. And we also know that Santa can't do it all alone with the elves. He needs some Santa's helpers, like other Santas to help out in the supermarkets and the shopping centres. Mainly shopping centres.
Don't see him in Coles too often.
Imagine that if you just there was people lining up, you're like, geez, fruit and veg is bustling, and that Santa was just sitting there.
It does seem like it'd be a good fit for Coles, doesn't it, with the red?
Yeah, I give it 2 more years and they'll be doing it.
But there is an Australian health and wellness expert, Vincent's his name, and he said that we need to ban fat Santas.
Well, you know what I say to Vincent? Stop fat shaming, man. It's 2022.
I totally agree.
And also, Santa's always been fat.
He's always been fat.
And old.
I've been seeing a lot of people doing the meet and greets with Santa, and they love to post the photos on socials. I feel like Santa's helpers are looking a little bit too scraggly.
I don't like a ratty Santa.
Nah,
I like a plump Santa.
I like chubby Santa.
I don't see a fat Santa and go, I should be fat.
Do you know what?
Santa's fat.
Yeah.
But also, isn't the scraggly Santas now? Didn't we had a Santa shortage last year? Remember, because people they needed everyone.
And
so
also the fat old Santas were very much so in the COVID danger bracket, weren't they? So they probably had to stay at home.
Don't get me wrong. I don't want a morbidly obese Santa.
Yeah.
I just want a chubby Santa.
I like my shopping centre Santa with a few broken capillary veins on the cheek.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like a Santa who's had too many beers, but that has that rosy sort of jolly look.
I want his black gumboots to be tight, but I don't want him to not be able to get them on.
And I don't want to see his belly button. I don't want to see his suit popping open.
Yep.
I like a well-dressed chubby Santa with broken capillary veins.
I'd like a little bit of Christmas pudding in his beard, but I don't want chicken grease on his fingers.
Yeah, sure. I think we know where we stand with our Santa.
how fat we want our Santas.
It's funny how though, growing up, sometimes Mum would take us into the city.
Yeah.
And normally there's pretty good Santas there, but if in our local
in those country Santas
in our local area, if we just went to the suburban shopping centre, I remember one year, and I remember this Santa smelled like cigarettes, and I was like, I don't know if I want to sit on this Santa's lap,
Yeah, well, we were the same, Liam. We went every year to get our Santa photos.
Yeah.
But my favourite memory that I have with the Santa photos was 2001. 2001, if you, I can show it to you guys later on, but there's a photo of my 2 brothers and I on Santa's lap. But you can see a look of deep concentration from my little brother, who was about 2 at the time. And it's the face that you see a toddler make when they are doing some business. And the photo captured that perfect moment of him kind of going...
Oh, no.
Scattered on Santa.
Yes, and I remember very clearly it was Santa going... All right, we need to get this one out of here. And kind of chuck
Santa
over.
they would have a few suits, wouldn't they? Because that would happen all the time. Kids get scared and, wee on Santa.
Actually, why don't we do that? 13, 24, 10. What happened when you met Shopping Centre Santa?
Maybe you weed on his lap.
Yeah, and you're an adult.
Yeah. How embarrassing. 13, 24, 10. What happened when you met Shopping Centre Santa? Lucy in Ascot Vale, what happened with you?
It wasn't me. It was my twin daughters. So they're 6 months old, and I took them to meet Santa for the first time this year.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, Lucy, just while we got you, was he a plump Santa or a bit of a skinny,
Was he
ratty
thick or
Santa?
not?
Can you describe the Santa?
He was a plump Santa.
Good.
Not too plump. Not overly plump.
No, that's
but
what we
plump.
said is the correct
Sounding like
one.
my kind of Santa right about now. And what happened?
Well, one daughter, one of my girls, Lila, was not having it. She was screaming and trying to pull on Santa's beard to get away. And then my other daughter decided she wanted to just throw up on Santa.
Right, our first throw up
I don't
story.
know if they get paid enough, hey, the Shopping Centre Santas. 'Cause there'd be more VOMs than you think, I reckon. Thanks for your story, though, Lucy. Beck in Malvern East, tell us what happened when you met Shopping Centre Santa.
Yeah, last year we went for the family photo with my mum, who's in her 70s. And that was when you weren't allowed to touch Santa. We had to all socially distance and things.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Santa took a bit of a shine to my mum, and Mum was sitting on his knee with Santa's hand sort of just,
Whoa!
side.
Yeah.
And, we had a couple of photos with Santa, and then we've gone off to pay, and Santa's given her the winks and the thumbs up.
You're kidding me. Merry Christmas for Santa.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
Sounds like your mum was being naughty rather than nice. And then they exchanged Snapchats as they walked off.
Claudia joins us now. Good morning. What happened when you met Shopping Centre Santa?
So this Santa, we left a little bit late. Wasn't the best Santa. This was the ratty, skinny, undernourished, double.
Malnourished Santa. And what the thing is? The thing is, Claudia, when you're sitting on someone a little more plump, they've got a comfier knee to sit on, It's like an old couch.
Yeah.
But whereas if you've got a ratty person, you're actually feeling their femur underneath you, which is not a good thing to feel.
What happened, Claudia?
Well, this guy had really greasy hair, but we were desperate for a photo. We climbed his photo, we lined up.
Yeah.
And as we lined up, we waited, and as soon as we got to the front, the girl said, can you hang on 5 minutes? Santa's just gone to have a bet on a couple of the reindeer.
He's just having a punt. Go on, get up, Rudolph. Get up. Come on, Dasher. Go, you dog. Go. Go.
Who is this Santa?
Claudia, that is amazing. Thank you very much. I'm thoroughly enjoying these stories.
Cameron, the one that you met, was he a Thicc or?
No, he was basically, very, very skinny bloke, and he looked identical to, say, Billy Bob Thornton off.
Oh,
you got like a bad Santa.
Oh, that's creepy.
Kinda hot.
No, you don't want to be going near a Billy Bob.
And what happened, Cam?
Well, I actually took my nephew, and he was only like 7 years old, and he was beside himself. He didn't know, whether it was Santa or not, and he had the dirtiest uniform on, and he smelled like a brewery, and he smelled like an ashtray.
Wow.
His beard, his beard wasn't even correct.
Where do they find some of these people?
Which shopping centre? Was this in a city?
In central Victoria.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
there you go.
Adam joins us now. You obviously went to see Santa at the shopping centre. Can you describe your Santa?
Good morning, team. Great to have you all on board in the morning.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Adam.
Adam.
Appreciate it, mate.
I dragged my two children, my wife and I along. We all wore Christmas T-shirts, much to all of their disgust.
Cute.
Then my wife volunteered to sit on Santa's lap, as the kids didn't want to. He was a lovely guy, or at first seemed to be. A skinny Santa, by the way.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
And had the photo, and then it was a little bit odd. After the photo, he kept us all talking.
Yeah.
And after it all finished, my wife said, he had his hand on my thigh. And I said, well, that kind of makes sense why he kept us all talking, doesn't it? So he said, obviously, let his hand rest there that little bit longer.
Yeah.
We had a bit of a laugh at that.
Okay, so I thought that was going to go to the next step, and I was worried.
I get what you mean, Adam. You think he might have been Chub Santa after all.
Okay, Liam. No.
Were you worried at any point that your wife was the one that volunteered to sit on Santa's lap?
Yeah,
You did say she volunteered.
She's like, oh, this was like a bit of a George Clooney-looking Santa. Sarah joins us now. Wrap this up for us. What happened when you met Shopping Centre Santa?
So when I was about 3 years old, my mum used to work at David Jones and she thought, I'll just bring my daughter in to get a photo with Santa. But unfortunately, when I went to go sit on Santa's lap, Santa had actually carved it.
Oh.
He was dead. He had a heart attack.
Santa.
Hang on. Sarah, hang on. Sorry. You went to go sit on Santa's lap and he had died.
Yeah, he died on the job, but at least he died doing what he loved, I guess. I don't know.
Sarah, how did you recover from that?
Traumatizing.
Oh, I'm fine now. I guess it was 20-odd years ago. So
How did you realise? Like, was he cold or what?
Well, they noticed that he's generally a very happy-go-lucky guy and he just wasn't talking. He wasn't really conversing, but they had a complaint during the day that that Santa wasn't talking or even
been for a while
engaging with the kids. So, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, my Santa's half of his face is all limp. I don't know what's going on with him.
Was it a ratty Santa or a thick Santa?
Oh, he was a good Santa.
Yeah. Well, maybe too thick. Maybe the heart. Maybe the heart got him in the end. That's the thing. We do like our Santas on the edge. Close to heart disease. That's the thing. On Friday, we were talking about Raya, which is like Tinder for celebrities and really hot people. We didn't really know it was the thing, and we're asking people, hey, if you're on it, give us a call. And we asked this woman, who remained anonymous, if she'd seen any famous people on the app.
Day one, I saw John Mayer.
Oh, you did not. Imagine that. This is the app that John Mayer's just looking for hot dates. And we thought, wonder if we could get on it. So that person invited us, which was nice. And then we had to put in like a formal application. Supposedly only 8% of people get in. So it's actually harder to get in than Harvard.
Yep.
And it very much feels like that morning when we've got our university results back. We've all got letters in front of us. And Ben, myself and Belle are about to find out if we made it onto the app.
I never got my ATAR result, but it does feel like you're getting your ATAR results. So what happened was all the emails were sent to producer Andy. He has printed them off and put them into these envelopes. Yep. So we don't know what's inside these.
And I think on looks alone, I definitely wouldn't be getting in.
Yep.
It'd purely be if they appreciated the radio thing. What do you think, Ben? How do you think you went?
I think the bar is lower than we think. I reckon we've all got in.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first, I think.
Okay.
Because if they got all of us with applications, I think I have the least chance of getting in because I've got the least amount of followers online. I'm new to the show.
How many followers you got on Instagram?
I think I got 2,000.
It's kind of chump numbers for Raya, isn't it? I think I got 50 odd more than that.
Yeah, I'm like 35. So
I got 2,800.
They probably laughed you off the screen.
I think they got everyone in the office.
Oh, look at this!
Gather around.
This chick's got 2,500 followers, and she's applying to be on the elite app. No, honestly, I wish you all the best. To be fair, it looks alone, you've got far more of a chance than us.
Oh, thanks, Liam. All right, here we go.
All right, here we go, Bill. I want us to be in it, so fingers crossed.
So it's a long one.
All right, read it out.
The whole email.
Read it all out, yeah.
Belle Jackson, thank you for your application to join Raya, the app. We are pleased to inform you that based on your status, network, and notability, your application has progressed to the next stage.
Good.
Oh, hang on. Okay. We require you to submit additional supporting documentation for references. You'll be receiving an email from the Raya application team in the next 7 business days.
Sounds like you got in.
Yeah.
Sounds like you got in.
Yeah,
good job.
That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. I suppose you just got to send them a few other things you've done. I don't know.
Yeah.
That clip of you farting on Studio 10 last week. See, I'll do morning television.
I told you it's a low bar. I reckon anyone can get in. So Belle's in.
All right, Ben. Well, all the best to you. He's now opening up his envelope. See if he is in the elite tier on the Raya dating app.
Dear Ben Harvey, thank you for your application to join Raya the app. We are pleased to inform you that based on your status, network and notability, your application has progressed to the next stage.
I'm so happy for you, man. Like, this is good. Obviously, you are married, so you're not going to be using it for dating. Belle's in a long-term relationship. It's more just to, you know.
We just wanted to see if we could get on there.
You want to feel good about it.
Yeah. And as I suspected, super easy. Everyone's got on it.
I don't know. I'm feeling kind of nervous.
Dude, you got this. Liam, you're going to be fine.
Well, it's just now.
They would have done it based on your looks alone, Liam.
All my friends were going to Harvard, but I didn't get in.
There's no way you're going to miss out, then. No way.
There you go.
You feel like butterflies?
Yes. Come. All right. Dear Liam Stapleton, thank you for your application to join Raya, the app. We've reviewed your application. Unfortunately, you have not met us. Suitability criteria. Your application's been unsuccessful. How?
They do
I've
judge
got
it
more
on
followers
looks,
than
don't they?
all of you guys. They think I'm just too ugly for that. They saw my skin and went, nah.
They let married Ben in.
That's ridiculous. Well, I'm the only one who didn't make it.
Sorry, man. That sucks.
I suppose it's back to Tinder for me.
Back to your fiancé.
Well, no, I'm just going to flop around with all the uggos, I suppose.
That sucks, man.
See you on there, Ben.
See you on there, Belle. Good news for Christmas. Obviously on Sunday, the weather going to be 27 degrees and sunny, a beautiful day. I went cherry picking on the weekend.
I saw that on your Insta story.
Yeah, and I picked 3.5 kilos of cherries.
Oh,
Okay.
are you going to do that cute thing, Ben, where you come into work and you give all your colleagues the little box to take home for the family Christmas?
I won't be doing that.
You're going to eat 3.5 kilos of cherries by yourself, are you?
Pretty
Or
sure.
die trying.
Aren't we in a cherry shortage? And you're over here getting
Talking about
3
cherry
kilos.
shortage.
There was a cherry shortage.
I don't
saw
believe
it in
Big
the
Pharma.
news.
I was at the cherry trees. There was a lot of cherries on those trees.
I think we've got toxic spinach, but I don't think we've got a cherry shortage. I don't know. It's hard to keep up these
There
days.
was definitely a cherry shortage.
Okay.
I want to come clean about the grossest thing that ever happened to me. It was my own doing on Friday night. It was Friday night, Saturday morning, about 4 a.m. And I woke up to my lovely cat, Gary, who normally sleeps right next to my head, just vomiting right onto my pillow. Half pillow, half next to the pillow, right next to me. Big one, just a big one from him. And he does love a vomit from time to time, as most cats do.
He's got HIV, unfortunately.
It's FIV, and he's fine.
Well,
Yeah, if you didn't know,
he's not. He's got a blood disease.
We've just got to get you up to speed. So Belle's cat is actually quite sick.
Yeah.
And
It's also got a thing going on with one of its eyes, right?
no, that's
Oh,
Belle.
no. That's why we're made for each other. When I got him, yes, one of his eyes was not quite right.
Yes.
But he had an operation for that. He's
So
fine.
why the sick guts?
He just does a fair bit. So I woke up to it, about 4 a.m. and I so couldn't be bothered with...
Oh, you didn't.
Hang on.
You didn't.
So no,
I thought the story was your cat vomited on your pillow and you
No.
woke up and you cleaned it.
No, so I
Belle.
was just really tired and I'd been up late on Friday night and you know how hard it is doing Breaky hours. I was just exhausted. So I got up and I got a bit of sorbent and I came back and I kind of just like picked up the main chunks. And then I just, you know what? I so can't be bothered washing the sheets.
Oh,
So I went back to sleep.
Belle.
But what I will say is it backfired on me because then I kept waking up like every 10 minutes till 8 a.m. just constantly waking up to like the smell of vomit or like being conscious.
Oh, come on.
We're talking here.
Gross.
That's
And if that's not crazy cat lady, then I don't know what.
You have bought a one-way ticket to just eventually dying alone with cats and then them eating your body away, in 50-odd years. Like if you're at level already where you're like mid-20s and you're just sleeping in cat vomit, you've got a long dark road ahead of you. I'm telling you.
Stinky Belle.
Jeez, it feels good though, doesn't it? I mean, weather's turning on, sunny and 27 degrees on Christmas Day. I'm ready for some prawns. Work's winding down. I had the neighbourhood Christmas party in the park over the weekend. I'm getting the presents ready.
Go back one.
Oh, I'm ready to eat some prawns.
Go forward one.
Work's winding down.
After that.
to.
I went to the neighbourhood Christmas show in the park over the weekend.
Of course you did.
Why would you do that?
What do you mean?
Why would you hang out with your neighbours? Okay, so for context, Liam is overly friendly. If you sit next to him on a plane, he'll chat your ear off. If you're neighbours with him, he'll befriend you even if you don't want it.
I sat next to this nice Irish couple on the plane over the weekend, and they were going to Indo for the first time, and it was just funny the way they said it. They're like, we're going to Belle. We're going to Belle.
So you've only just moved into this house.
Yeah, I moved in, when did we start? 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks, new place in Richmond. Lovely neighbourhood. I like Richmond.
You've already befriended all of the neighbours and gone to their Christmas party.
Yeah, so I've been out sort of pretending to do stuff out the front of my house, and then I sort of when I see people, I go, good day, mate. Well, it's good to...
You're 20 years too young to be doing that already.
But it's nice, because now I've literally got... I know who's living behind me, I know who's left and right and across the road, so I've got a full, and it's just... It's good to be neighbourly, and it's good to feel safe in your community, and it doesn't take me long to lay those roots down.
This Christmas in the park party,
was
it like a BYO potato salad? Was it?
Yes, yeah. So there's a bit of stress around it. So Jenny, one of our neighbours, excuse me, Jenny's a wonderful lady. She's a teacher. Had a hip replacement this week, actually.
Okay, we don't go sharing everyone.
God, I'm seeing a theme here. So your old neighbours, it was just one guy. He used to be quite elderly, and
he's literally 60 years old. He's not.
That's so
at all.
Liam, you're 26.
Yes.
And you're hanging out with a 60-year-old neighbour.
It's weird.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
It's so weird.
Nick's his name.
It's so weird.
He literally actually texted and said Merry Christmas the other day. We were actually going to catch
Is he
up.
sad?
No, we were good neighbours. We had a goodbye dinner before we left Adelaide.
Okay, so the rest of your neighbours at this party, if they're having hip replacements, I'm assuming they're all over the age of 60?
To be fair, we were expecting... they were all lovely, but we were the youngest by about 40 years at the Christmas show. And pretty low numbers, to be fair. There was probably, I don't know, maybe 20 people there. But yeah, everyone sort of... There was a few, casseroles and things, and we opted for a bit of a dessert platter, which went down rather well with some of the residents, the local residents. But yeah, it would be good to see a few more neighbours out next year. So I'll try and rally a few people up over the next 12 months or so. But you will be pleased to know we were also the last to leave, much to my fiance's disgust. Yes, because we actually had a dinner booked, and Sarah kept saying, "We've really got to go if we're going to make this dinner." I said, yeah. I'm talking to Mark, the new neighbour, okay? Very exciting. Obviously, Argentina have won the World Cup. A lot of tired heads around Melbourne. I got up at 2 o'clock to watch it. Absolute blockbuster of a game, though. And how are these for some numbers? Messi did his little Instagram post 15 minutes ago. He's already got 5.5 million likes and 25,000 comments. So
surely, though,
he's popping off.
Surely he'd have a team that would post that. Like, he's not in the midst of all that.
Yeah, I was thinking that because they're all like really high quality photos. So yeah, you would assume it's his team.
Has he done like a whole carousel?
Yeah, there's a carousel.
Oh yeah,
Could you imagine that if he was like everyone's like jumping around and pouring champagne? He's like, wait, I just got to get my. I'm trying to think of a caption.
This post is going to crush,
and it is definitely going to crush down.
I don't know about anybody else, but it hit me on the weekend, the realisation that once again, for 29 years old, the 29th year in a row, I've left the Christmas shopping to the last couple of days.
To be fair, it was pretty hard when you were 3 to get the Christmas shopping done. But
that case.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
But no, definitely the realisation that I have not done a single bit of Christmas shopping set in, because you always put it off just one more weekend. You always tell yourself, they're probably already busy, I'll just go next weekend. And then you realise I've only got 6 days before Christmas, and then the stress starts to set in. Belle, have you done your Christmas shopping?
Nope, not $1 has been spent.
Liam, have you done yours?
Nah, I'm going to do the panic buys this week and just, I don't even really have an idea. I'm just going to sort of just vibe it.
I mean, I've always gone hard. Like, I've always done the chatty 24/7 shopping experience when they do it over Christmas Eve.
Yep.
And you go, it's a bit fun, go at 2 a.m.
Ooh.
In Chadston at 2 a.m.
No, you got to be home in time for Santa to come down the chimney, otherwise you'll get reindeer poo.
Are you talking Christmas Eve, or are you talking like 23rd?
23rd, yeah.
Right. I thought you meant like 2 a.m. on Christmas morning. Like, how sad.
Nah, Christmas Eve.
No one should leave it that late.
No, but it's fun. It's so fun. It's pitch black outside.
Well, look, if you are like us and you have left your Christmas shopping to the absolute last minute and you're starting to stress, do not worry, because we are going to take care of you here at Nova.
Elise joins us now. You've not done your Christmas shopping yet.
Good morning. Well, I've done some online, but it hasn't come yet, and I'm starting to panic.
Yeah, I know that.
When did you
vibe.
buy it, Elise?
Oh, like 3 weeks ago, which I thought was pretty good.
I think that's pretty safe, but then if everyone's ordering online, it gets backed up.
Who do you need to get presents for then?
Yeah.
I've got my nephew, my husband, and my 2 daughters.
Well, let me ask you this. Does your
He's my
nephew,
favourite.
husband, and 2 daughters like steam trains?
Yes.
Well,
it's a coincidence.
Choo, choo, choo. All aboard for a ride on Puffing Billy, Australia's
Yes,
favourite
thank
steam
you.
train.
It's all right, Elise.
Well, a family pass going to all of you guys. So there you go.
What, they each get a family pass?
No, that would be ridiculous. Her young nephew would not have his own family yet, I assume. That is, just to clarify, one Puffing Billy pass to be separated evenly between all participants.
Stu joins us now. Morning, mate.
Hey, boys, guys, how are you?
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
good,
you nearly
Stu.
said boys, but yes, Belle is identifying
Sorry.
as a woman.
I'm used to it.
Totally fine.
So, you've left your Christmas shopping to the last minute, Stu?
Oh, mate, I'm working 6 days a week. I'm not getting into about 7 o'clock at night. I have got nothing done at all.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
stressed. I'm stressing.
Who do you need to buy for?
3 daughters, 2 grandsons, and a partner.
Well, let me ask you this. Do your 3 daughters, 2 grandsons, and partner like steam train?
No, don't do Puffing
I should have
Billy.
said partner first, shouldn't I?
Yeah, well, no, I'm sure. Well,
No. We've given our Puffing Billy. No, Stu, would you like a family pass to the Sea Life Aquarium in Legoland?
Felt the other kids would like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
great. Well,
lovely,
you can plan
Stu.
your visit to Sea Life Melbourne
On
Aquarium
ya.
and Legoland Discovery Centre this summer, but not for you, Stu. You get to go for free.
Laurie joins us now. Good morning. Did you leave your Christmas shopping to the last minute?
Morning, boys and Belle. Yeah, I'm finding it really hard to buy for my 2 teenage kids. I've got no idea what I can get them.
It is hard. What's your favourite
Very.
form of transport, Laurie?
Don't say train.
Yeah, I reckon that'd fit the bill.
A steam train.
No, Liam.
All aboard for a ride on Puffing Billy, Australia's
teenagers.
favourite steam train.
We had, so just for context, we had about 20 prizes, but Liam just kept choosing the steam train.
Can I give no?
People love steam
No,
trains.
Laurie said she wanted it.
It's not like I'm peddling it. Laurie wants the steam train. She basically begged me for the steam train ticket. So, like, you can't. I mean, if you want to take your teenagers to Puffing Billy, that's fine.
We have got more Christmas goodies to give away tomorrow and all week. So if you've forgotten to do the Christmas shopping and you love steam trains,
Choo choo! This
all
is the show to
aboard.
listen to.
Nova 100, baby!
What's trending?
Trending all over the internet. Twitter.
Instagram.
Welcome to Facebook.
Well, in something that nobody asked for, Steven Spielberg has apologised to sharks for his Jaws movies. He was in an interview and he has now said that he fears that sharks are mad at him for the feeding frenzy of crazy sword fishermen that happened after 1975. And he said that it's basically all his fault and that he, quote, I truly to this day regrets it.
Yes, I'm sure he doesn't regret the royalties that come through from Jaws, but I'm sure the sharks appreciate the apology. It's also good to see Christian Bale's apologise to Bats for doing Bat Face as well for 3 movies. It's pretty shocking stuff, and it certainly didn't reflect well on the Bat community.
Well, speaking of huge movies, one of them that's set to be one of the biggest next year, we finally have a trailer for the new Barbie film. If you didn't know, it's set to come out middle of next year, and it's starring Margot Robbie as Barbie and Ryan Gosling. This movie, we've seen the behind-the-scenes photos, we've seen all the shots that have come out of it, but no trailer until now.
I think everyone's still confused about what the movie actually is, right?
Well, I think after seeing the trailer, I think now I'm more aware that I believe it's a comedy. I thought it was going to be like a serious movie about Barbie and Ken.
I saw a theory because I think there's photos of Will Ferrell as well, and I think Barbie and Ken are in Barbie world, and I think they escape into like the real world.
Yep.
And then I think Will Ferrell and the team from whatever company released.
Make it.
Yeah, Hasbro or whatever is chasing them around the real world to try and get them back into Barbie world, which sounds like
Zoolander.
I think
that sounds about right.
Yeah, I think realizing it's going to be a comedy made me more excited to see it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. And Matt Preston is in hot water after he didn't realise his mic was still on and dropped the C-bomb at the TikTok Awards on Friday night.
I love this video so
I think
much.
there's been a lot going on, the World Cup, toxic spinach. A lot of people have slept on this story, but the audio is so clear. We've actually got it. We have bleeped out the expletive, obviously. So what you're going to hear is Tony Armstrong. He's sort of doing his bit on stage, and then Preston's walked offside of stage. His mic's still live. You can very, very clearly hear his thoughts on the gig.
Check it out.
Creator of the year in just a moment. We'll see you after these very short messages. What a job.
To be fair, though, it did look like a sea of a job. And he would know as well because he worked with George Calombaris.
Oh, Liam.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.